Well, my name's Dan. My friends call me Dan. Jerry's friends don't call him anymore. He got one of those fancy iPhones. They just text him now.
And I turned it off.
I was in Costco the other day and I saw they have this book for how to use your iPhone. It's like that thick. Thought, man, it's a manual. I want more. Yeah, that's good. So this next song I wrote. I've got a Lionel train set that goes around my den in my house. I didn't bring it with me tonight as much as I would have liked to, but would have been a distraction. I have played shows at the Depot Deli and Sisters where the train does go around when you play. That's pretty cool. And so I got this train set, and it's a train song. At the end of the Civil War, General Lee told the troops to go home because he was worried. He knew they were going to lose, and he was worried they were going to starve. And a lot of them got free rides home on the Central Georgia Railway, which had just been torn up by Sherman like a few months earlier. And there was like a 15-mile swath on both sides, so there really wasn't anything to go home to. And they'd been walking for months and months and months, most of the time without shoes. So I wrote this for that, and this is called Take the Central Georgia Home. There's a silence in the Dixie wind that blows from deep within. The boys are all scattered up and down this rocky road. We've been marching south since Sailor's Creek with no shoes on our feet, and the ones who can't walk, they'll take the Central Georgia home. I'm a private in this regiment, Teague Anderson's Georgia 5th. What's left or what's become of it, well, only God would know. I enlisted when the fever swept the powder cake that Sumter lit, but all we ever wanted was to be left alone. And we joined for adventure, we left with our brothers, we searched for our fathers who never came back home. We fought for God and then for country, but we never fought for money. And for Bobby Lee said, take the Central Georgia home. Cold Harbor and Antietam, oh death, how'd we cheat him when so many brothers on both sides are gone. So when the King of Spades said, boys, dig in, we did it time and time again, then wrote to next of kin, take the Central Georgia home. Some say the war's over. Some think that it's only just begun. But there's rumor about the General Lee sold us out. Could the old gray man be wrong? Central Georgia runs through Sherman's path. The crows are left to do the math. They'll separate the wheat from chaff where a boy once called home. But those days are just a memory, like smoke and God turned out to be the day that Bobby Lee said, take the Central Georgia home. And we joined for adventure, we left with our brothers, we searched for our fathers who never came back home. We fought for God and then for country, but we never fought for money. And for Bobby Lee, who said, take the Central Georgia home. We fought for God and then for country, but we never fought for money. And for Bobby Lee, who said, take the Central Georgia home. Thank you.